Hi there, Martha from Quality Driven, and I just want to show you some of the top features of Quality Driven software. First off, just know that we're a survey software, but we're really about employee performance tracking. So, what happens is you'll pull in your information from whatever your scheduling software is to send out the surveys, and the surveys will go to the client and they'll look something like this. So they're going to have the service date. You can put in the employees in the survey, and then, of course, you can customize any of your wording and so forth. Then they're going to be able to click on emoticons. It's March right now when I'm recording this, so I have the St. Patrick's Day emoticons. We have a choice. You don't have to be silly. But I do want to show you some cool features that if you want to customize the landing pages, and let's say that you put testing and you go to update your survey, then you can put so many different things in your landing page. You can try to have an upsell, you can ask for social reviews, and then likewise, let's say they gave you a bad score. First of all, you're going to get a failing alert in your inbox, and it can go to your office manager, how many people you want to. So you'll know right away if you get a failing score. But also, you're not going to ask them most likely for an upsell or anything like that. You're going to apologize for their experience and then tell them that you're taking fast action. But every one of those scores can be customized to what you want it to look and say. All right. Now back to the software itself. When these scores come in, then you're going to see these on the dashboard. And many of us like to be able to put this up in our employee area or our office area so that as these scores come in live time, your employees can see them. You can also give your employees the ability to sign in and see their scores and their peers' scores if you want them to. And then you can go into this area and you can customize your surveys. You can have one for each month if you want to. I actually do, because each month I have a different focus on my landing page. I might want to do Google one month and Yelp another month. I might want to ask for Nextdoor recommendations another month. And then if you come in here into reports, you can just put the date range in and apply filter. And what you're looking at is your company wide report. And you can see that with just a summary or also the surveys listed. But you can also do things where you look at a client watch list, and this is going to show you anybody who's had a score drop. Maybe they gave you an excellent last time, but this time a good. That's a very subtle change, and you want to call attention to it because something happened. Um, Another thing that you can look for is all of your failing scores in here. Hopefully, you don't have very many, so that wouldn't be a problem. And then there's something that I refer to a lot called an employee report. And over a certain date range, it's going to show you how many surveys came in and the employee scores, top scores, so forth. Okay. Then you can hook up your client comments to your website. So you can do things like have a summary on your website that would look something like this. All right. You can also have a testimonial page that would just list the last 10 comments. And this is all as much or as little bit as you want to do, but none of it comes to your website without you coming in here and clicking a thumbs up. Once you have this connected, through the website embed code, and then you come in here and review it and put thumbs up on what you want to go to the website. It's as simple as that. Now, under the client screen, something that is unique to us is you can set a system-wide limit and say, I don't want surveys to go to any of my clients more than every other week. But let's say you have a commercial client that you go to every day and you think, oh, I just want them to get it monthly. You can go into any of your clients and go in here and edit the frequency. And so I could put monthly, or if you had a client that said, never ever send me one of those surveys again, you could mark them none. So even if they were on the list that you imported, QDS would not send that survey. And then in the employee tab, not much to tell you other than, yes, they can sign in, and yes, sign in and look at their surveys. And then, yes, you can put their pictures in there so that their pictures are on the survey when you send them. And then the other thing to know is we do have an HR area that we're building out. And what you will see is the ability to add things like absences or damaged equipment, lost equipment, and you can put the details in here and you can put a cost. And so that makes it unique. And then if you want to see, like you're doing a performance eval and you want to see this employee over, let's put year to date, you would apply the filter and it would show everything that that employee had. So it's an easy way to print that off and get that recorded for the performance review. And if you should have to have an unemployment fight on your hands, then between your quality scores and your HR issues that you've documented, you should be covered. So we hope you give Quality Driven a try. Please just message us at support@qualitydrivensoftware.com if you have any questions. We set up everything. You are running in 30 minutes or less. Thanks. Bye-bye.